I'm 10 years old, and my favorite ride in Disney World is Test Track.
Hi, my name is Sparrow. I also am 10 years old, and my favorite ride is Expedition Everest.
Hi, my name is Huey. I am 11 years old, and my favorite ride is Space Mountain.
Hi, my name is Mickey. I'm 7 years old, and my favorite ride in Disney World is Space Mountain.
Hi, I am Stage. I'm 7 years old, and I'm going to turn 8 soon on March 1st. And my favorite ride in Disney World is Test Track.
And I'm Tony, the Disney dad. Some of their dads, not all their dads. And my favorite ride in Disney World is Splash Mountain. Welcome to Disney Discussions. All right, welcome to episode 16 of Disney Discussions. This week we have Disney news. We got the main topic, which is Disney stuff coming out in 2018 for the new year. We got Disney trivia, Walt Disney tips and tricks, and the Disney media pick of the week.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
Happy New Year!
Yes.
Happy New Year!
We are back from break. Hope you all had a great Christmas and New Year's. We have some guests with us today to bring in the new year. We have
Chip, Huey, Mickey,
and Mickey with us again. They have been on before.
Again.
All right, welcome back. Disney Discussions is the podcast where me and my two boys and some guests,
Special guest.
yep, talk about all things Disney.
Aloha!
All right, we had our Last Jedi review.
Yes.
That was the last podcast in the feed, so go back and listen to that if you hadn't. We discussed it with Stitch and Sparrow, and then my two friends, Kirk and Jason, so it's kind of like two podcasts in one.
Yeah.
Extra long. All right, and did you guys know Last Jedi's been out for 3 weeks, and it's already made $1 billion
Whoa.
in the worldwide box office.
That is so cool.
Chip, did you see the movie?
Yes, I saw the movie, and it was so good. And I
my favorite one.
And,
What about you?
I thought Kylo Ren was about to join the dark side. I mean, the white side.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then,
no, he
Nope.
almost
Yes.
made his whole entire team.
So do you
Yep.
think...
yeah.
So let's get into the news.
News.
All right, as you're listening to this, it's the last day. No, as you're listening to it, it's already closed. As we're recording it, it's the last day, January 6th, for Stitch's Great Escape. It is closing forever.
Oh, well.
Have you guys ever done
I don't
this
care.
ride? It's in
I don't care.
Tomorrowland. It's the one where like Stitch kind of breaks in and he burps in your face and spits at you. No, it's not a very good ride. That's why it's closing forever. It was open
I don't care.
seasonally. They only had it open during
Yeah.
like big crowd time, so it was open during the holidays. But now, January 6th, it's going to close forever.
It's going to close forever.
Is that tomorrow?
Ever.
Today, as we record it.
Oh.
All right. There's some updates for Star Wars Galaxy Edge.
Yes.
They announced this towards the end of December. So Galaxy's Edge is the new Star Wars land coming in 2019. You guys excited about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually
Can't
kinda-
wait.
I forgot about Toy Story Land, but it's coming out this
Yeah,
year.
we'll talk about that later in the main topic. So they are building they are building a fleet of full-size X-Wings.
What?
Real X-Wings.
Whoa.
They have four.
No way.
They have four of these, so I think two are probably going to Disneyland, two are
Yeah.
going to Disney World, and they're real. They can't fly, but they're made out of metal. They're not like props from the movie
Oh
where
my
they're kind of
God.
fake and just taped together. These are real metal that are going in Galaxy's Edge.
Wow. That's cool.
I think I just beat my pants off.
All right. Let's get you a change of underwear. And also, the shops that are going to be there aren't going to sell Disney merchandise. They're going to sell toys as if you're in the real Star Wars universe. So, you know, at the end of Last Jedi, the kids were kind of playing with toys that
Like
they
rocks
made.
and stuff.
Well, yeah,
with,
but
like,
made
yeah.
of twigs and stuff or metal. So they're going to be toys like that. And of course, in other parts, like by Star Tours.
Yeah.
But not in Star Wars Galaxy
Whoa,
Edge because
that
you're
would be cool.
living on the
Okay.
planet, so they're not going to
Oh,
have Disney.
that's so
Are they
cool.
gonna have that
They should
ring
make, like-
that you twist?
They'll probably have the ring.
They should make
So-
like a sun above them, almost like a little bit, like a sun above them, like if they're on the planet.
Well,
Like the
they're-
sun we have on planet Earth.
So we have.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
already
something
have a
like that.
sun.
Like,
And a second sun?
Like in Tatooine, like how you know how
They
they,
have
have
the
two
two suns?
suns, like
Yeah.
maybe like that. Like if you're on the planet and you see the X-wings. Like
Disney has a lot of money, but I don't know if they have enough money to make a second sun.
Yeah.
No.
We'll see. But the person that's going to sell the toys is a Toydarian.
Huh?
It's an alien we saw in Phantom Menace. So it's kind of a pun, right? A Toydarian. So there's going to be a booth and other booths selling
I can't
like
wait.
locally made stuff. So there'll be there's some pictures and links to the articles in the show notes to check that out.
I can't wait to see what those toys are.
All right. So have you guys ever done the Circus du Soleil show in Disney Springs? Have you ever seen that?
No.
All right.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I never did it either, but it's closed down. It's done.
Okay.
But they're going to open up a new show that is going to replace La Nuba, which is what it was called, and it's going to be all about Disney animation. So they're going to tie it into Disney.
When I want to grow up, I want to be a Disney animator, and
Nice.
I want to draw it, so this is going to be awesome.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
So the original show was created by Circus du Soleil, and will pay homage. This new one will pay homage to Disney's rich history of animation, with a vivid story told in a way that only Circus du Soleil can deliver. So we're not sure when it's going to open, but that'll be soon. Well, not soon, probably next year.
Yeah.
All right, Disney's Hall of Presidents has reopened with the Donald Trump
Yay.
animatronic. So that took them a long time. They were closed for almost a year.
Whoa.
But they totally redid the show. There's new scenes, new narration. Donald Trump speaks. So that's pretty cool.
That makes more sense. Like, just leave it, just have a year of it closed just to put in one animatronic.
Yeah, usually it's not a year. It's usually only about 6 months. So people are wondering when it opened, but they opened it right before the holidays to help with the crowd. There's some new details on Marvel's Summer of Superheroes.
Yes.
But it's for Disneyland Paris.
I think I remember like watching the show that they're gonna make like a different thing in Disney, like a Toy Story Land.
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
Okay.
Yep. So this is Marvel's Summer of Superheroes in Disneyland Paris. It's helped to celebrate their 25th anniversary. They're going to have a Stark Expo, Energy for Tomorrow, which will take place at Hollywood Tower Hotel that they have there. And the show, Tony Stark will reveal the latest version of his new arc reactor, with Loki, Black Widow, Spider-Man, and Thor being in the show. So that sounds pretty good.
Is the show gonna be in like French? Like
I don't know. They might do it in English. I'm not sure what they do with the shows there. That's a good question. I don't know.
That'd be funny. Walk up, and an English person is there. They don't understand. Bonjour.
Yeah.
All
All right. There's going to be there's going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy dance off. There's going to be a heroic encounter with Captain America, which is a new character meet and greet.
Yes.
And there's going to be a Marvel Superheroes Unlimited show in the studio theater, which includes Thor, Iron Man, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Spider-Man, and they'll battle Thanos.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
that sounds pretty cool.
Technically, like Infinity Wars.
And wait, and then imagine the Thanos mind controls them, and then they fight each other, and then Thanos accidentally mind controls himself, so he fights himself. So he's like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Next up, there's a rumor that Disney is creating Cars characters that are kind of like the Talking Mickey, where they'll talk back to you and they'll move and everything.
Oh,
That's gonna be cool.
So they had a recent
Yeah, like
posting
Queen.
for Disney Auditions website asking for, male and female individuals who are outgoing, energetic, enthusiastic to help bring life to the citizens of Cars Land. So they need to, their required skills are getting in and out of a float vehicle. So I guess special, I don't know, it takes a lot to do that. And also a good driving record. So these people might be driving around the cars. You might be able to interact with them. So that'd be pretty cool.
That's cool.
I know they had cars in the past, but they didn't really do much.
Yeah.
If I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
they only made like radio screens.
And they like had the
in
cars.
Disneyland? What do you mean?
Yeah.
In Disneyland.
Oh no, not in Disneyland. I'm sorry.
That's okay. But I know in Hollywood Studios they have the cars in like the back lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you couldn't really interact with them.
They're
just like-
just there.
Yeah. Just like,
Yep.
Hey.
All right. So
Hey.
Toy Story Mania over the next few weeks is going to be undergoing track closures and full ride closures to prepare for Toy Story Land opening. And they're going to close
The ride.
So there's 3 different tracks you could go on for Toy Story. So they have 3 different rides going at the same time, just kind of keep the crowds going. So there are going to be times where one of those tracks is closed, and there are going to be times where the ride is closed altogether. So So they're actually changing the entrance of Toy Story Mania to be in Toy Story Land. So the entrance is now in Pixar Place, you know, that little alleyway?
Yeah.
So they're going to move it to the back of that where Toy Story Land is. So that requires them to close down. The third track of Toy Story Mania, which opened in the summer of 2016, is going to be closed for a period of time to accommodate that. And then the original two tracks will undergo closures in the next few weeks. But this kind of stinks because there's only 4 rides in Hollywood Studios right now. So if they close Toy Story Mania, that means you go to Hollywood Studios and there's only 3 rides to ride. Star Tours, Tower Terror, and Rock and Roller
So it
Coaster.
must be like very crowded. Like on each ride, there must be like a
Yeah,
like
there's
a
long
early-
waits because there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'll be open in time for Toy Story Land
And
this
that-
summer.
Which will give them
I saw
lots
like
more
a
rides.
I saw like a video, and they're
Just
like,
one.
it looks like there's toys everywhere, and
Yep.
there's a
Yeah.
rider they can go on. I think like on
Slinky roller
Slinky.
coaster.
Yeah. You know where you saw that video? The last time you were on this podcast.
Nice.
All right, the last piece of news I have is there's... Yes?
This is the one. This is about Toy Story Land. Why are they only putting 2 rides in Toy Story Land?
No, we'll get to that. A lot of people have that same question. That seems to be what they're doing, though. Avatar Land only had 2 rides.
2 rides.
Star Wars Land's only going to have 2 rides. But there's room to add more rides if they need to.
Yeah.
So, The Circle of Life, an environmental fable movie, is closing. Do you guys know this? It's in the Land Pavilion, which is the same one as Soarin'. And when you walk in
Oh,
and to
yeah.
the right, there's a little theater with the Lion King movie. Have you guys ever watched it?
No, I wanted to once.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever done it. Well, it's been there for 22 years.
What?
So a long time. But
That's long.
they're shutting it down because, you know why?
Why?
No one ever goes to the movie.
Oh wait, is it just the Lion King movie?
No, it's the Lion King characters in a separate movie about the environment.
Is it just like a full-length movie?
It's not full length,
And
but it's like a 20... Yeah, it's almost an antique. It's a 20-minute movie.
Yeah.
So they're closing that down. And that's all the news I had.
That's not a lot.
You guys ready for the main topic?
Main topic.
The main topic is brought to you by Amazon.com. Go to Amazon.DisneyDiscussions.com. It'll redirect you there. So all your shopping on Amazon can be done normally, and we just get a small portion of that. Please do that. It helps us out. We got new equipment.
Yeah.
We have website hosting to pay for, so that'll we appreciate it
We're
out.
hoping to get more equipment to help us do the podcast a little better.
Well, that's what you have a new mic. But with all these guests, it's kind of tough, so I don't know if it'll make a difference. But when it's just the 3 of us, it might make a difference. All right, so we have the new stuff coming in 2018 in Disney, Disney World, on TV, on movies. What do you guys want to talk about first? Disney, the parks? You want to talk about movies? Movies? All right, you've been outvoted. We're going to talk about movies first. All right, so February 16th, we have Black Panther coming out.
Yes.
So another Marvel
I
movie.
probably won't be able to see it.
Yeah, we'll see. March 9th, A Wrinkle in Time.
Yes!
Why are you guys excited about that movie?
I read it.
Was it a good book?
What is it?
A
It
Wrinkle in
was
Time.
okay, but
It was okay.
I think the movie does look really good.
Yeah,
It looks like a really good movie.
Wrinkle in Time?
The
Yes.
Wrinkle in Time. It's based off a book.
a wrinkle.
What book?
A Wrinkle in Time.
What's it about? The Wrinkle.
I don't
What's
know.
it about?
I have no idea.
Well, it's sort of about like their dad's missing, and then like they go with these 3 people to like a different planet, and they're trying to find their dad. Almost.
Ryan's book.
Okay. I think I read the book as a kid. I don't really remember it, though.
I have the book. I didn't
It's old.
read it.
It's an old book.
Yeah.
All right. April 20th, Dolphins is being released. It's another one of their nature movies. I think every year they do like a different
yeah.
movie. I think there was
I think
a monkey
last year was
one,
like
there's
a
panda one.
one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
May 4th, Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah!
All right, you guys are excited about that?
Go.
Yeah, they showed the commercial during the one before DC Last Jedi.
The trailer, yeah. May 25th, Solo, a Star Wars story.
Yes!
All right. June 15th, Incredibles 2.
Yes!
Wow, you guys are really excited about that. July 6th, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
What? Yes!
Another Marvel
that's
movie.
gonna
That's
look
the
good.
third Marvel
Yeah.
movie. I think this is the first year where 3 Marvel movies come out. Oh, actually, last year Spider-Man came out, but that was
That's Homecoming.
Spider-Man Homecoming came out.
was a
So
good
now they're doing 3 Marvel movies a year. All right, August 3rd, the Christopher Robin movie comes out.
Oh, cool! Oh, yes, that sounds good.
I think it's about Christopher Robin growing up and having a son, and then him
cool.
discovering Winnie the Pooh and stuff. It's a live
that'll be
action
cool.
movie.
Oh, that'll
It's
be
got
cool.
Ewan McGregor in it, the guy who played Obi-Wan in the prequel trilogy.
Oh, nice.
Christopher
That sounds
Robin.
like
I'm gonna
a...
love that.
Yep.
I won't watch it.
Yeah.
November 2nd, The Nutcracker in the Four Realms comes out.
Nah.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer. It looks a little.
It looks interesting. I need to see a little bit more.
Yeah, it
of it.
looks
Yeah.
interesting.
And the
Four
Four
Realms.
Realms.
And the 4 realms. It looks-
That's actually... That sounds kind of good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks,
Yeah,
sounds
I want to see it.
November 21st, we got Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yes!
That one I'm excited for. I really like the first Wreck-It Ralph movie. I'm excited
So
for the
he
second
goes
one.
up to the internet. You want to fight?
Breaks the
I
whole
broke
internet. That's it. And then finally, on December 25th, Christmas Day, Mary Poppins returns.
Yay!
The new Mary Poppins. So
I
out of,
actually really like the first one. It was
Yeah.
it was a good movie.
Very good.
So out of all these movies, what are you most excited for?
I think Solo. It sounds good, like the Star Wars movies,
Right.
And the Avengers.
Yeah.
The Avengers
That's
sound
good
really
for.
good too. Yeah.
Are you you're a big Han Solo fan?
Yeah, I'm almost a little bit of a Han Solo fan.
Cool.
Yeah.
Too bad he died.
Yeah, too bad.
Spoilers. But this takes place before that, since this is when he's younger.
No, that a
But
lot of people should have saw it.
I know, I was only
Force
kidding.
Awakens.
Yeah.
How is that a spoiler?
Yeah.
I really don't know. All of them sound really
Yeah,
All of them.
But
Yeah, they do.
I think A Wrinkle in Time. A Wrinkle in Time, Solo, or Infinity War. So
Okay.
tied.
Fair enough.
Those three.
I'm really excited for The Wrinkle in Time and what was it? Oh yeah, the Incredible movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Incredibles
It's been a long
2.
time since Incredibles
Yeah.
came out.
I'm excited for Incredible 2 and the Christopher Robin.
Christopher
Yeah,
Robin.
the-
Okay.
Yeah, Christopher Robin sounds good.
Stitch.
I'm excited for Wrinkle in Time.
Uh-huh.
It actually looks really good.
Okay.
I'm excited for Incredibles 2.
Okay. Great.
And then if I maybe the Nutcracker before them.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. All right, you guys want to talk about
TV?
TV? All right.
Ooh, TV.
So a new season of PJ Masks is going to appear. Does anybody care about PJ Masks anymore?
No.
You guys are all too old for that.
Kind of.
Bleh.
Yeah. All right. There's a third Tangled TV special coming out.
Oh,
There's the Netflix shows which you guys cannot watch are coming out. So Jessica Jones season 2 is coming out. Luke Cage season 2 and Daredevil season 3 is coming out.
Daredevil.
There's a new 101 Dalmatians cartoon TV show coming out in the autumn. 101 Dalmatians Street, it's called.
That sounds good.
Muppet Babies will premiere on Disney Junior.
Yay! Oh.
I watched the Muppet Babies as a kid, and it was cool because they actually added scenes from movies. So like there was a lot of Star Wars references and stuff on Muppet Babies. So I wonder if they'll do the same thing.
does it show like Kermit the Frog's son? I forget what his
No, it's Kermit as
The baby.
as a baby. Yeah.
It's like Foz.
Kermit doesn't have a son. His
his
Muppet
nephew.
Christmas Carol they played the son, but it's his nephew Robin.
Oh.
Yeah. Cloak and Dagger is coming out on Freeform, so it's a Marvel TV show. Marvel's New Warriors is coming out in Freeform. There is a untitled Phineas and Ferb Milo Murphy's Law crossover coming out.
Yes.
Have you guys ever watched Phineas and Ferb?
I'm actually starting to see that. I'm gonna
I
watch
love
that.
Yeah, Stitch and Sparrow love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
Phineas
it.
and
It's,
Good show.
it's so funny.
Phineas and Ferb.
I know what I'm gonna do today.
Yeah,
I know what we're gonna do
Snow
today.
cone
Now I
machine.
kind of want to switch my name to Phineas or Ferb. If I was Ferb,
And-
Yeah, I should
so
do
if I switch my name to Ferb, I'll be like, at the end of the podcast, there's like, aloha.
All right. Big Hero 6, the series, is coming out on Disney XD. Did you guys like Big Hero 6, the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the, there's an hour-long special on Disney XD. Have you guys watched that?
No.
You should watch it. It was pretty decent. Not great, but it was good.
Yes, we
And then American Idol is coming back
Yeah, who cares?
on March 11th.
I don't care.
I'm more excited for America's Got Talent.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's not Disney. All right, so that was TV, movies. Do you guys want to talk about the parks?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, lots going on in the parks. I'm mainly going to focus on Walt Disney World with some Disneyland mentions. So Pixar Fest begins in Disneyland in spring of 2018.
Yay.
We got in Disney's California Adventure, Pixar Pier is going to open in the summer of 2018. So they're changing that whole section into all Disney, and the You've been to Disneyland, right?
Yes.
What's your name again? Huey? Dewey?
Huey.
All right. I can never tell the three of you apart, so I don't know. So, have you been on the roller coaster?
Yes, that was a good one.
What's it called?
I'm not sure.
California
but-
Screamin'?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they're changing it to the Incredicoaster, so it's going to be all Incredibles.
Oh,
Except
but
it's the same thing, like the
It's
same
kind of
track.
the same thing. It's the same track, but they're enclosing different parts, so they're going to have scenes as you go
that's
through
cool.
it.
Oh yeah, so that sounds a lot better than
Yep.
California Screaming.
All right. So they have right now. You could go to the Launch Bay in Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World. They have Last Jedi editions in there, so you can see props and stuff from the Last Jedi.
We saw that.
We saw props at Comic
We
Con.
did. That was
Yeah,
a lot
from
of fun.
the Last Jedi, but I had like no clue. I'm like this. Dad, what's that?
Yeah.
Dad, what's
Nobody knew what it was because the
I
movie
had
hasn't
no
come
clue.
out yet. Now
What's
we
that?
know.
Oh, what's that?
All right. There is a virtual reality experience that just opened
Oh,
in Disneyland and Disney World in Disney Springs and downtown Disney. I've heard really good things about it, so that's something to check out.
cool. That sounds cool.
Don't worry, I forgot what I was
All
gonna
right.
say.
Star Tours has added new scenes. We talked about this,
Yep.
but that's a good thing to do in 2018. New destinations, including the planet that Galaxy's Edge is going to take on and create from the movie.
You know, I've been on Star Tours. Every time I go there, I always get the same video.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh man, Disney Springs. It is going to have 8 new dining locations.
Okay, that's
Okay,
good.
cool.
I know you guys are really excited about eating.
I am
So we
actually.
got
I am.
so we got the Edison.
Love eating.
We have Maria and Enzo's Italian restaurant. There's a Hideaway Bar, which we don't care about. A new pizza place.
Ooh, pizza.
Another Italian place, and a new Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill that's going to open later this year.
I love Wolfgang Puck.
Great. Now this just made me hungry.
I'm sorry.
I love
I was
Wolfgang
hungry
Puck.
this whole time.
Me too.
I love
Stomach was
Wolfgang
actually
Puck.
growling.
All right, so between February 28th and May 28th, we have Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. It's the 25th anniversary.
My mom wants to go to that.
Yeah. Animal Kingdom's going to celebrate its 20th anniversary this year. So probably on Earth Day, April 22nd, they're going to do something for that. That new Up show that we talked about in
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom is going to open this year.
I wonder if they're gonna make like an Up 2.
Maybe. I don't know.
I hope so,
That'd be cool.
because that would be a good movie.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of construction in Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We talked about
Yeah.
that. That's going to finish this summer.
Yay.
And then finally, the big news. Toy Story Land is going to open this summer. So we're going to have 2 new rides. We're going to have Slinky's roller coaster, right? So Slinky Dog is the actual roller coaster. You go on
Yeah.
Slinky Dog and go
Yeah.
throughout the whole land.
There's probably, like in for the metal bars, there's probably actually.
Never mind.
In the metal, are there seats like in the metal bars? Like
There's going to be seats. Yeah, you have to sit
You
on
should
the
go.
roller coaster.
You should like Slinky. You know how it's sling. You should actually put seats in the sling. Like you're
You
in
are.
the sling.
In the Slinky, yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
Yep.
And you go all around.
And there's going to be kind of like a teacup sort of ride.
Oh, cool.
In the Space Alien Saucers. And then Toy Story Mania is going to be part of that land.
Oh,
so
cool.
as you walk in, you're going to be shrunk down to the size of a toy, and everything's going to be nice and huge.
Oh, that's cool.
Why is there only 2 rides?
That's just what they decided to do. So I don't know. I think if it's really popular, they might add another ride.
Okay.
in Disneyland, I think instead of the alien saucers, I think it's gonna be Slinky spinning trying to catch.
Yeah, that was in Tokyo, I think,
Oh.
or Japan. China. I'm not sure.
Tokyo or Japan.
Yep, and there's going to be a new quick service Woody's Lunchbox, which we talked about previously. So this is all looking to open in summer. I would guess probably May of 2018. So that'll be really
Okay,
exciting.
now you're just making me even more hungry.
More.
More and more hungry. All right, so now some of the other stuff that's happening. The Walt Disney World Company will celebrate its 95th anniversary, October 16th.
I'm old.
Yep. Mickey Mouse will celebrate its 90th birthday on November 18th. So we know that they're going to do some stuff. D23 is going to do some stuff for that.
Mickey, you're 90 years old. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he looks pretty good for a
Of course
90-year-old,
I'm
right?
90.
Yeah. Frozen on Broadway is going to open starting February 22nd.
I don't care.
There's a new Marvel Spider-Man game for the PlayStation 4 is going to be released this year. They have some trailers. It looks like a really good game. I think.
We're getting it.
Let's hope it's
There's nothing better.
No,
Let's
I
hope
don't
it's
think it
rated
will
T.
be. I think it'll be rated
T.
Yeah.
E for everybody, like E10 or
Yeah.
T for teen.
Or
So we'll
T.
probably all be getting that for Christmas next year.
Yeah. Plus we'll
And
play
the Kingdoms
T games.
and the Kingdom and the Kingdom Hearts. I said Kingdom like 5 times. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be released for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Cool.
That's kind of a Disney-ish game. So that's all the stuff coming out in 2018 Disney related that we know about.
Yeah.
There's always stuff that comes out that they don't announce in advance.
Like you're like, okay, cool. There's nothing else.
What are you guys
I
most
wasn't expecting that.
What are you guys most excited about?
I think the movies.
The movies.
Yeah.
I
Movies.
think I like maybe like the video games too. Like
The
movies
Spider-Man
too, because,
video game.
Maybe the graphics will be like amazing.
The
For
graphics
Spider-Man,
are-
it looks amazing. When we're done recording, I'll show you a trailer. It looks really good.
Oh, nice.
All right, so
I didn't say what I'm most excited.
go for it. What?
Parks.
Okay.
Movies.
None of us have trips planned this year for Disney.
No.
So-
I hope we go.
Well,
It'd be
no.
nice. I don't know. We're talking about it, but nobody has trips to go this year. So we're going to rely on our audience to tell us if you experience any of these new things. Let us know. Give us a review.
You're welcome.
Hit us up. You're welcome.
You're all.
If I go.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right.
You're welcome.
So that's the main topic, 2018 at Disney. Now on to Disney trivia.
Yeah.
All right, I found this on Twitter by @WDW Bus Driver. He's an actual bus driver in Walt Disney World. Do you know that the monorails cannot run when it's below 30 degrees?
Wow.
So it doesn't happen often in Florida, very rarely, but it's actually been pretty cold. We just had a big snowstorm here in New Jersey, but it's cold in Florida as well. But if it gets below 30 degrees, there's no heat on the monorails themselves, and the beams that they ride on contract so that there's too much gap between the beam sections. So the beams they put together, they leave a small amount of gap because it gets hot in Florida, so things expand and contract. But it gets so cold that they contract too much, that there's too much space, they can't run the monorails. So hopefully it never gets below 30 degrees. And did you guys know, in Disneyland, the monorail is a ride, where in Walt Disney World, it's actually transportation to get to certain
Well, that's
places.
cool.
Wow.
So that's your Disney trivia. Thank you, WDW Bus Driver. Check him out
was
on Twitter.
quick.
Yep, that was a quick one. We have a quick Walt Disney World tip and trick.
Thank you, WDW bus driver.
Yes, but now we're on to the Walt Disney World tip and trick.
Tip trick.
All right, this is a quick one. Opentable.com, which is a place where you can get reservations for restaurants,
Yep.
now has Walt Disney World Resorts restaurants. So before, you could only make reservations. You can only make reservations on the My Disney Experience app.
Yeah.
Well, now you can do it on Opentable.com. So if you're looking to make a reservation online for any of these restaurants, it's the resort one. So not the ones in the parks themselves, but like Sanad, Animal Kingdom Lodge, Flying Fish on the Boardwalk, the Wave at the Contemporary, Kona Cafe at the Polynesian Village, and some others. You can make those reservations. So if you can't find reservations on the My Disney Experience, try
I
Opentable.com.
remember there was a restaurant where they'd always scream ketchup.
Yes.
Whispering Canyon.
That's Whispering
Yeah.
Canyon. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Love it.
And then everyone runs and gives you the
Yeah.
ketchup.
Ketchup.
Yeah.
Whoever had it has to go and give him exam. So I need ketchup. So Sparrow was like, I'm sorry, Dad, I just need the ketchup. And he was like, ketchup, and then they were all like, oh, ketchup.
Yep. All right.
And then ketchup, everybody's running. Ketchup.
All right. Today's media pick of the week is brought to you by MickeyChats.com.
A magical place to chat things all Disney.
All right. This week we are recommending the Backside of Magic podcast. So this is a podcast that kind of gives you tips and tricks, how to save money, how to save time on your Walt Disney World vacation. So check them out on Twitter at Backside of Magic and on Instagram at Backside of Magic, and look for them in wherever you listen to podcasts. It's a great podcast. I listen to them every week. I highly recommend it. Why is that funny? Backside? All right.
Or what about?
So last podcast, Stitch, you had a question. You wanted to know what everyone's favorite Christmas song is. So Kirk said it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Good one.
Erica said, "Oh Holy Night."
Oh, I know Erica.
Kristen said, "I want a hippopotamus for Christmas."
Why?
Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Jeff said there's only one album which the whole family can agree upon. Jingle Cats, Silent Night.
What?
This is where cats meow, Silent Night.
Whoa.
Jean said Joy to the World.
Joy to the world.
Arlene said Oh Holy Night. And Brooke said Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Go
Tell it on the mountain.
over the hills
All right.
and everywhere.
So this week, our question, I think, should be, what are you looking forward to Disney-related in 2018?
Yeah.
Let us know. Hit us up on Twitter. We are at Disney_discuss. Comment on the podcast. You could do that at DisneyDiscussions.com. Let us know what you're looking forward to in 2018. We're also on Facebook. Search for us, Disney Discussions. All right, that's all we had this week. Do you guys have anything else you wanted to talk about?
I'm good.
You guys are good?
I can't wait until the video game comes out.
Spider-Man? Yeah, it's going to be a little while. It'll probably be around Christmas time.
Is it
2018.
Homecoming?
No.
Okay.
It's a separate, entirely thing. Stitch is still singing Christmas carols. All right, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. Be sure to follow us on Twitter. We are Disney_discuss. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Just search for Disney Discussions. And anywhere you listen to podcasts, we are Disney Discussions, so look for us. Please leave a rating and a review on Apple Podcasts. That really helps other people to find us. So I know a lot of you have given us star ratings, but please actually type out a short review. That really helps out as well. We are also now on... I completely forgot what I was going to say. What's that service called?
Service.
No, we are on... Spotify. We're on Spotify now. So if you listen to Spotify, search for Disney Discussions. We are on there as well.
I thought the service
Nice.
I thought the service was called Service.
There's a service called Service. That's not confusing at all. All right. Thanks for listening.
Just go on to
You could always email us, podcast@DisneyDiscussions.com. Check out our website, DisneyDiscussions.com. See you real soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Disney has now ended its normal operating day. We hope you've enjoyed your visit to the Magic Kingdom and that you'll be back with us again soon. Drive carefully on your way home. Good night.
Yeah, folks, and me and my pals hope you had a swell time.
Yeah.